Okay, here we are. Now the camera is going to make it look a lot better than it is, but trust me, it's worse than you see. We're leaving Chinandega and El Viejo and heading back up to Machapa. It's about 11:30 in the morning, and Volcano Cristobal just had a little burp, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the camera's going to make it look better, but I got to tell you, it's pretty rough. Everybody's wearing these masks. Here, me to go. Me to go. You can see me. It's not a very good look for me, but okay. That's Jesus working with me right now. So we've all got masks on, but it doesn't matter. It gets in your eyes and your face. It's really awful. So we'll check back in again when we have other photos.
Storm Auring has left at least one person dead in Palawan. Pedro Francisco is the first fatality of Auring after a tree fell on him. Auring has also left several families homeless and caused floods in parts of southern Palawan. Agricultural crops were also damaged, with Rizal Town planning to declare a state of calamity. The Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council continues to assess the damage caused by the first storm of the year.
Thousands of homes on France's Reunion Island remained without power after being hit by Indian Ocean cyclone Demille. Meteorologists say the worst is now probably over, but people have been urged to stay indoors, with torrential rains continuing and strong winds gusting near 200 kilometers per hour. There have been no reports of any serious injuries, but many roads, air and shipping lines have been flooded or blocked. Demille's arrival on the island comes after what weather experts call a 5-year period of exceptional calm.
Overseas tonight in Tasmania, police say at least 100 people are missing following wildfires on the Australian island states. Right now, more than 40 fires have forced about 3,000 people from their homes. A combination of record-breaking heat and high winds are blamed.
5 Australian children are reunited with their parents after a dramatic escape from blazing brush fires in Tasmania. Mother Bonnie Walker feared the worst when she was cut off from her children who were staying with their grandparents on the fire-ravaged island.
We just waited by the phone and received a message at 3:30 to say that Mum and Dad had evacuated, that they were surrounded by fire, and could we pray. So I braced myself to lose my children and my parents.
Clinging to a wooden jetty for hours, the family was forced to use the sea as a shelter.
We saw tornadoes of fire just coming across towards us, and the next thing we knew, everything was on fire everywhere, all around us.
Saw the chilling image showing her family trying to survive in the cold seawater.
A few minutes later, an image arrived, which was really, it's still quite upsetting to see the image. It saw all of our 5 children underneath the jetty, huddled.
A heat wave producing record temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius, high winds and extremely dry forests were just the right combination. And the bushfires on Australia's island state of Tasmania are the most ferocious since the Black Saturday disaster of 2009.
Hi everybody, today is January 5th, 2013. 1,000 ships stuck in sea ice in China. Now bear with me while I read this article. Temperatures in China plunged to their lowest in almost 3 decades. Bitter cold has stranded about 1,000 vessels in a layer of thick ice on Laihuz Bay in China's Shandong province. Meanwhile, heavy snowfall forced the closure of some sections of the Beijing-Hong Kong-Makura Expressway, the China Daily said, which leads me to this article. Stranded by fog, passengers turned violent. Some 10,000 furious airline passengers. Incoming, Yemen province, where flights were delayed Thursday by heavy fog. Smashed check-in counters, fought with ground crew, and vented their anger on airport's broadcast system.
Makoy.